Well, it's tough to see with a lot of that water up there. We're watching it closely. And of course, something else you're watching was the storms last night. After the storms, look at the beautiful rainbow. So we thank you for that report. And of course, just beautiful there. As you look at the valley, I think the main thing I'm going to talk about tonight is look at the mountains in the Owyhees and the storms coming up over the Owyhees, but not really making it here into the valley. That's been the case and what's been happening mainly for this evening. Now, when you look at the high temperatures today, you thought, phew, did it warm up a lot? Not a lot, but we were into the lower 80s in some spots and near 80 for Twin Falls. Ontario had 85 degrees for the high. Just watching thunderstorms around the area for tonight. And as you take a look at a few of these, you can see especially around Huntington, moving up into the mountains, McCall with some thunderstorms. It is weakening. We've got to watch this southern edge because we could get a gust front here through the valley. Basically, as that storm pulls in with all that heavy air, it starts to spread the wind out below it, and it could come down into the Boise area. So we'll watch that for this evening as it moves just to our north. So a gust front is possible, probably some gusty winds up to 30 miles an hour, even above that. So this is the storm. You'll notice that's right around Ontario, moving northward, not likely to move into the Boise Valley for tonight. We talked about the size of the hail there. As you look at it, it's going to be about marble-sized in some of those storms that has been experienced, but it's nothing in the severe category. As you can see, some areas of the Midwest. We don't see it here, and I'm glad. As you can see, some of these sizes even getting up to softball size as well as grapefruit-sized hail, but we're not looking at that for this evening. Now, the temperatures are going to be heating up, as you can see, getting up around 90 degrees for the weekend and then dropping off, which is good. But you can see those are close to records for Saturday and the same thing for Sunday, getting close with the forecast highs. So the temperatures here throughout valley locations will be near 80 tomorrow. Central mountains will be around 70. Western mountains will be into the mid-60s. Down here, most valley locations, you see those temperatures. Once again, we're still a bit unsettled to keep those temperatures into the 80s. So as you look at the 7-day forecast, it starts to heat up toward the end of the week. We got a couple of days that could hit 90 before it drops into the 70s. We're coming back with more in just a moment.